right?
Looks good. I want you to check the light on this video first, just so that I know if you like it. I'm gonna do this first.
Hi, my name is Aurielle Sayeh, and I have endometriosis. I found out I had endometriosis probably at age 24. My periods had always been really, really bad and painful, and I kept going to the doctor in emergency room for them because I was just like, why am I bleeding so much? Why do I have blood clots? And that's when I found out. I also found out then shortly after that there was nothing really that doctors could do about it, and like you just had to like sort of deal with the pain, which I found to be really weird. Okay, what does that mean exactly? Should I just say who I am and what my story, what do I do? Okay, and then has it impact? Okay, I'll just say okay, ready? Okay, so I'm 34 years old. I'm a creative director and I do talent relations for Adidas New York. I'm also a DJ. I was DJing in Europe for about 8 years, and I was a radio host. So that's what I do. That's my story. I'm also a sister, daughter, friend, niece, granddaughter. Yeah, I think those things are important too. Alright, well, I think endometriosis impacts your everyday life because you have to like sort of plan ahead, like when you're going on vacation, like that's not fun during endometriosis, or like I always have to take the day off when I'm about to have my cycle and then worry about if I have to go outside, if I have like a gig where I'm going to be standing for hours, my clothes probably will get messed up normally if I can't go to the bathroom every like 20 minutes. So I think those things like really affect your day-to-day life, and it's embarrassing actually. And I don't know, when you have an accident, like I know this is really embarrassing to talk about. I actually don't want to talk about this. But if you have an accident in your clothes, like what are you supposed to do? You know, I've had like situations happen where I've been at the nail salon getting my nails done and just couldn't get up, and then I got up and there was blood everywhere, you know. And I think that that's like the hardest part, and also taking the time off of work and like being transparent about it to people around you, because it's not just a normal period, I guess. Yeah. I don't think that it's held me back. I would say sometimes I'm frustrated and I'm worried about my fertility and things like that, because when you have endometriosis, you have a a chance to be infertile as well, which is like kind of scary at this age. And I think that if you go through all this pain, you should at least be able to have a child. So for me, that's like the hardest part, but I wouldn't say it's held me back. I know that people who have had the surgery for it said that it came back, and I'm really like sensitive to doing things like that, so I don't want to have a surgery. And I just feel like, you know, as a woman, you deal with this for a certain period of time and then you stop having your period. So like I found ways to cope with it, like taking CBD oil or using a heating pad, making sure to schedule time off during those times if I can, and just being prepared ahead of time, like watching my calendar. I have like an app called Flow, and it tells me about all of that stuff. And I think the most thing that could hold you back from is like your partner, because like that's really a hard thing to talk about and it's kind of embarrassing also. So the transparency level you have with your partner, and like if you're dating, if you have new partners, I think that that would be embarrassing to talk about. But yeah, I don't think I feel held back at all by it. How do you think people should go about raising illness? Okay. That's a good question. I think that talking about it with your friends and being transparent and like if you have endometriosis, like telling your girlfriends, because you never know who else has it, and then like, you know, you can have more patience for one another during those times of pain and like PMSing and stuff, because we all know that it changes your mood as a normal female, but when you have endometriosis, it's a little harder. And I think also sharing, if you are like a public figure or someone with a following or a community that supports you, sharing about it is really important. And just being as honest as possible and not trying to hide it, I think, and donating if you are able enough to donate to the research of endometriosis, because it feels like it's being ignored because it's a woman problem and because it has to do with our cycles and something very natural. I feel like it's on the back burner of order of importance for like research and finding a cure for it, because it's not something that people like men can really understand. So I would say keep fighting for research.